All right, this is going to be basically my premise tonight. Any attack that you make, and I'm going to quote the gospel according to George Harris, who, by the way, after he died last month, the USJ board convened, and we conferred on George Harris the first 10th degree black belt ever awarded in the U.S. I will tell you this, honestly. We did theoretically promote one other person one time to 10th. It was more like an honorary thing than a real thing. And that person is very close to home right here. If you could drive over to Shanksville, you'll see that there's a memorial I put in there one day with Jim Bregman and a number of people to Jeremy Blick, the hero of Flight 93, who strangled out a couple of those terrorists and helped crash the plane right down the street from here so it didn't hit the White House, the Capitol, or the Pentagon. So he was promoted to our honorary 10th. At Harris, we made it a real 10th. And Harris always talked about movement to me. And he was one of the guys who really drilled this into my head. You know, if I go in, let's just say I'm a beginner and I turn all the way in for a Sianagi and it doesn't work, okay? You know, this is what people do, right? They go in, it didn't work, they back out and they start over again. All right? I can tell you, in that backing out, I'm exposing myself to 20 ways that I could be countered by this guy. All right? So Harris's theory would be if I attack one throw and it doesn't work, I'm already here, find another throw that works. Never just back out and start over again. That's ridiculous. You made all this movement happen. In the process of doing the movement, he probably defended, and if he sees I'm trying to throw him forward, he probably stiff-armed, and now he's off balance backwards. So if I just move real quick, I can find his point of off balance and finish the job that I started. Yeah.
David, one more time, just like you did. As you're going, watch. See this? He's not re-gripping the gate.
No, this is the way you do seal.
Yeah, and you know what?
It's not this. It's not this. This is weak. This is when you see Koga do his seal. We'll get sidetracked for a minute. I learned this from Nori Bunasawa, and believe it or not, Nori Bunasawa, who was on the Meiji University team, and was the All-Japan champion. You know where he went to school? You guys will flip out when I tell you. He went to Slippery Rock. He went to Slippery Rock, and I met him back in like the early 70s at a tournament. He came in, and they said, "Here's a Japanese guy from Slippery Rock that's the All-Japan champion," and he looked like Bruce Lee, literally. I mean, he still does. And when I moved to California, there he is. And I said, "I remember you. I met you. I was at Mr. Kim's." I said, "Oh yeah, you know, I think I remember you." And we're like, "Were you acquainted?" But he showed me on the CO. Just as a sidetrack, when you come in, you go under here like this, and you go like this. What's that look like?
Carry a plate.
Carrying a plate. Bring a plate of food out. So when you do the CO, you come under here like this, and lock this here. Then you lift up. Lift up. And what Koga would do, get down on your knees. If I have a tape from the 92 Olympics, Koga was so strong, he'd come in like this here, and he'd pick the guy up and throw him for an Iipon, right from the ground. So I mean, this is very powerful. Coming across like this, pull your arm out of there. Okay, he can get it. But this grip here, pull your arm out. He's not going anywhere. I got it. This is very, very powerful right here. So this is the way you want to like crack a walnut in there. Right there. Never come across and grab if you don't have to. All right, I'm getting sidetracked.